We're going to show you how to use Acrylic 1 to make Terrazzo and cast it out to make some coasters. First we're going to mix up the base material. It's 2 parts powder to 1 part liquid. Start with your liquid and slowly add the powder, mixing with a mixing paddle on a drill. Be sure to mix for a full minute to avoid getting any lumps in your base material, and then clean your drill in a bucket of water. We're going to decant the base material into 3 cups evenly, and we're pigmenting with green, ochre and terracotta pigment. We're going to mix each of them individually, giving a good stir to make sure it's evenly distributed. After each one, we're just going to quickly clean the drill in some water to avoid dragging pigment into the other colours. Once these are mixed, we can spread them out onto a surface. So we've just got some food wrap laid out on our bench. We're just pouring the Acrylic 1 from the cups, giving it plenty of space. So we're going to spread it out just to make a nice thin section that will easily break up. We've left that for an hour. Now we can break it up. We start by hand, just breaking up the big pieces. Then you can move into using a hammer. Once you've got it to a size that you're happy with, put it in some cups. Now we're just doing the same for the final colour. Now it's time to mix some more Acrylic 1. This we're going to leave in its natural colour. We're just going to add all our coloured chunks into there. After this, if you mix it again with a drill, just be cautious that blade will make the pieces smaller, so you might want to do that with a stick. We're decanting the material into popcorn cups. You can use whatever shape and size you like. We weigh these to make sure they're all the same size. We're tapping the bottom just to settle the material, and after an hour we can simply pop the coasters out of the bottom of the cups. Now at this stage they need a bit of cleanup. They haven't quite got their vibrancy yet. So starting with a coarse grit sandpaper to remove any lumps and edges, and then eventually moving on to a fine grit wet and dry paper, and you get a lovely polished finish. The colours really gain intensity. And we're using here some Acrylic 1 matte sealer. There are matte, satin and gloss versions available. That just seals the surface. You may want to just use a sponge and remove any excess as each layer dries. And here's our finished coaster. Terrazzo is a really fast way to give an eye-catching finish to your objects, and you can apply this same technique to create placemats, bowls and trays.